Man 10. Oh, right. We got the medical item. Yep. Ointment. Heal an ally and strengthen it by 10. That's good. Will it help? Who knows? Shouldn't do any harm, though. Probably. That's just better, right? Yeah, this is boosting it by 10. This is heal an ally and strengthen it by 10. Ooh. That increases the base power. So strengthening is better than boosting, isn't it? Especially since there's stuff like that one unit that gets a damage bonus when it attacks people that are strengthened, or that are boosted. Strengthened seems to be a different definition, so it'd be better. But in addition to that, it heals them, so it first takes them to maximum health, and then it adds 10 to that. Whereas the other one just adds 10 to its current value. I think the main difference though is this can be seemingly used on the enemy, which in some specific situations there might be a reason to make the enemy stronger. If for no other reason than maybe I would say a puzzle encounter, maybe. Still lack the wood for those ones. We have enough for one of these. Better pikemen, sappers, Hajduk. Not crazy about those units. Not crazy about them, but the sapper is a neat unit because it can just chain its way through every unit that has 2 or less health on the enemy team, which is a really good cleanup unit. Having one in my deck for specific situations would not hurt. Oh, a big gold on this one. So let me buy slingers and cavalry. I'm not crazy about cavalry. But the bombers. My existing bombers will be stronger and their fire will have double the chance of applying, making them significantly better. I do want that one. I'm not in a big hurry to buy the trinket one right now. Recruit cap. We are worth considering. I think I want to go for this one next. The bomber upgrade. So I need to reach 5,000 gold first. I think so. It's rough. Odo and Rayla might turn on each other, and one of them might turn on me. And this is all happening in response to one of the most strained and difficult situations I've encountered so far. And when we should be coming together, we're potentially turning on each other. I guess this is what I would have seen if I went left first. A pitfall. What is your command, my lady? Shall we bridge it, or find another path? Let's go around it. I've already gone around it, it's really pointless. Just gonna go for a nice little trek. There we go. Wasn't that relaxing? Just try to not think about the constant threat of being murdered by unseen forces in the forest. And then you can... Oh, what's... Wait, was that guy here before? He must have been. That's probably the last encounter I did. So down and left is one thing I want to do, and then we need to go through this whole area. It'll take a little while. Oh. Another destroyed path. I'll consider it if I can't find another path. But I'm hoping I can. Short battle? Yep. Surrounded. As she traversed the Molderwood, Meve always felt as if she were being watched. At times the queen thought she had glimpsed eyes glistening in the thicket, that the rustle of tree branches carried ominous whispers. Of course, these were more often delusions born of fatigue and fear. And not this time. Shortened battles are where my little dudes that just spawn crazy amounts of units really start to shine. Nope, get out of here. Don't want you in my hand. You're supposed to show up elsewhere and otherwise. Oh, that's too many copies of that guy. Crushing trap's pretty good. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. Rayla, 2 drummers, and Odo. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. He's going first, so he's gonna get an attack. Shit. Damage an enemy by 5 and its adjacent units by 2. Wow. Kind of a slow one though. One human leaves more tracks than a startled sounder of boars. I think that actually is a quote from The Last Wish. I think I've heard that quote before. It might be from the Wild Hunt, I guess. It could be from the one I already know about. One of them got taken out before I got to even use them. I should probably use you immediately then. Alright. Well. Yeah, so now I need to deal with the card disadvantage. Demon of the Wood. Whenever you play an elf, boosted by 1. Okay. Do demons exist? Aye, in these woods, I've no doubt. Boost it by 1. I assume you mean boost the elf by 1. Because this guy doesn't have a power level to boost. That's my takeaway. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gonna be a little hard to keep my summoners alive, isn't it? Another one. I mean, that's the only valid option. Doggo. It has to be this guy because the other ones weren't going to even do anything in this situation.
Got business for me?
What? Every 2 turns on turn start, summon a random elf from your deck. I fight whoever's paying the best or whoever's easiest to rob. Wow. Oh, you're human. Interesting. It's a human that summons elves, so at least they won't summon themselves and then keep exponentially increasing the number of things. That's powerful, though. Like, these guys at least like have one order and you have to replenish it manually. This person can just summon a new card every 2 turns indefinitely. Well, until the field fills up, I guess. That's just powerful. What? Why is it? Oh, it finally triggered. I've never seen it trigger before. Every time I've used this guy, this has never happened. So it actually did the thing where the top thing in the deck was a blitz card, so it drew whatever was next, a slinger in this case. I want this card. I want a drummer plus so bad. I hope I get access to it at some point.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
They make you attack. I just don't have a choice. Alright. Yeah, I can't click on the immune guy. Alright, well, you're kind of pointless, I guess. I don't want him summoning an elf every turn. So I'm going to try attacking. I need to do her ability early in the match just because it's going to be periodically coming back because I have so many cards to go. I just want you to die, specifically. Should I go out of my way for that real quick? Let's just start a fire and hope that works out. I don't want to use another slinger because he'll attack my own units again. There we go. The fire worked. That was a dice roll that I was most likely to lose, but I didn't. Highest unit takes 2. every turn. Slowly eroding my team away.
Left, right, left, right.
Getting all my summoners on the board so I can then replenish them with Odo.
Let us sing the song of steel.
Ow. Oh, shit. Alright, that makes it harder to get my summoning going. Order, destroy a damaged unit. How am I not losing every game? These cards sound incredibly overpowered. Scoia'tael seems incredibly overpowered. I don't understand how I'm winning these matches. It just destroys a damaged unit every turn? Every turn. It has a cooldown of 1. My god. And this guy can attack somebody every turn. So attack with this character, finish them with the other character. They can kill one of my units every turn. What the hell? Ah. I don't really have a recourse against that right now either. I feel like I just have to hope the AI mismanages his abilities.
Now we will see who is weak.
Also then, no other way.
Also, is every card ever counting as being damaged because I have lower morale? Is that how that works mechanically for that question? I mean, I'm technically still winning numerically, I guess, but this is a mess. Oh boy.
I shall not fail. None shall
Oh
trail us.
boy. Here comes the spam. That's some power right there. Except they can just be killed by that one unit. I mean, obviously it should be this guy.
My pain serves a purpose.
Because he can immediately do this again. If I draw cards fast enough, then he can't stop me
This harvest will be reaping
by killing one every turn. Alright, so that was that. Pitfall will let me damage the other row so that both of them are in danger. Pathin plus... Fire is tempting because then both rows would be on fire, which damages on every turn instead of occasionally. Or I mean, instead of just at the beginning. But you're just a strong-ass unit, which will keep getting stronger except for the fact that they can just kill any damaged unit. That's my issue right now, is that this guy is so powerful. Destroy a damaged unit. That's so strong. It's like, sure, I can play Ache, but Ache's just going to die. Let's light their other row on fire.
This could hurt.
That's something at least.
Again and again and again.
Just getting as many summoners on board as I can. It's only 3 now, unfortunately, because one of them died. Then Ache will let them all go again. Not Ache, Odo. And then hopefully my field will just be so strong that it can overpower how they're gonna get me. Also, when they'll get their orders back, he'll also be able to do it.
Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
Could you not? No, my guy. So many units are dying that I can't even parse which ones are dying. Alright, let's go.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
This is 4 more summons, because... no, 3 more summons. You, then you go to you. Okay.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Do I just add the spike trap on top of everything else? Or just move more dudes around? I think they killed Gascon, didn't they? Or was he never here? He does not seem to have been here. There he is. Okay. So Gascon's not... yeah. I mean, he's so strong, but doesn't amount to anything if they can keep damaging me constantly. If I do the spike trap, I at least can do that up here. And then send these guys back up there. But also I get a chance to do it again. I think I can kill you. I'm working on it. I think attacking you and going for the dice roll is better than doing the crushing trap thing. Just getting you to stop killing my strongest unit every turn. Oh, it didn't work. The fire didn't trigger. Oh, there goes the bear. That's what I was trying to stop. A fire trap. Alright. Well, at least you can take care of the fire trap and her.
Slings, they hide well.
There we go.
Everything all right?
Can you stop that? Please? If only I could turn her into a bear. But that's come and gone. Ooh, there's no damage units to kill. Just in time for them to not have that card anyway, so who cares? You guys seem to be melting in that fire, like it's not working out for you. Oof. Ooh. Yeah, pointlessly averaged your units out. It made my crushing trap unsatisfying, but I think it was overall worth it to make it so that they couldn't use the kill a unit every turn card anymore. I think killing that with my ability was worth losing the crushing trap bonus. But it does make the last turn a bummer. Ooh. Your Majesty, something glitters and glimmers atop this cliff. A few brave souls are prepared to scale it. Perhaps they'll find something of value. Perhaps they'll break their legs. I'm intrigued. Have them climb it up. Yeah, it is like a little mannequin of a guy. I wonder if it turns an enemy into a doll. There goes 2 soldiers. But, you know, cards are important. This is going to loop around to some kind of dead end. My lady, Scoia'tael felled a tree onto the road. We can remove it, but it will require some time. And every moment we spend in this god-forsaken forest has a dreadful effect on our soldiers. Find another road? There isn't one. This is the only way here. Gonna have to make do. At this point, I'm getting used to them being mad at me. It's kind of a staple of this zone, isn't it? That's all it's here? Oh. Mixed feelings. Real mixed feelings when the game asks me to explore. In order to explore a place, I have to spend resources and lower my morale, so I'm punishing myself, and the only reward is a item for a different game. Like, that's just kind of a bummer. There was a tiny pile of like some wood or something, but it wasn't. There wasn't even like a quest over there. Milady, look, the raven. It has something tied around its talon. Some sort of letter addressed to our enemy, perhaps? Likely worth a look, I'd say. Literally all you do is... You can have somebody just shoot it. No, let's just pay it 1 crown. It's fine. A fair point. Let's lure it with any baubles we can find. Ooh. A hut and a fenced area. Not sure where. Well, look down here. People who are alive. There we go. Undoes 1 negative. Over 200 people. Oh, wow. Those are big bonuses.
On the edge of the Moulderwood, there stood a small village, Crumhorn. The hamlet was surrounded by a high palisade, while the villagers carried makeshift weapons, flails, axes, and nail-studded planks. Life as the Scoia'tael's neighbors was clearly not easy. While her men rested, Meve approached 2 of the villagers. They lowered their heads in respect and fidgeted nervously with their shirt hems.
My lady, reckon you ought to know. Elves meeting traders in the woods at night. Buy swords, herbs.
Rayla, who had overheard the conversation, twisted her mouth in a hateful scowl.
Hawkers stink worse than vermin. Willing to help murderers for coin. Please, milady. We must find them and punish them. You, talk. Where do these meetings take place?
The peasants looked at each other. One scratched his head, the other toed the sand. Finally, one of them blurted out,
Could tell you, milady, yes, but only for gold.
I see I'm dealing with shrewd men of trade. Fine. Your fee.
Meve took a few coins from her pouch and tossed them on the ground. The peasants dropped on all fours and started snatching the coins from the grass, ignoring the contemptuous gaze of the Queen's soldiers.
Them hawkers wheel them goods to the old fishing hut north of here. Scoia'tael come a-crawling from the woods, the first crow of the cockerel.
The Queen told her men to prepare to fight the Scoia'tael and their abettors. Black Rayla sat on a fallen trunk and sharpened her sword. The grinding of stone on blade sounded a grim promise.
When 2 dogs fight, a third's sure to get the bone. We got the gold. Them elves will get a beating. Now that's what I call good custom. We got the gold.
On one hand, they should be loyal to their country and give all possible information to help out and so on, but on the other hand, their like society around them's melting, everyone's dying violently. Like, it's hard not to think that they're justified to get any amount of reward they can out of this situation when nobody is necessarily looking out for them. I want to upgrade my drummer and they don't let me because he's probably down here somewhere or in an applicable locked area of the other ones. But that's the one I want. The one I want. Let's get the bonus bomber. So I can have a cavalry and slinger if I want to build those, but most importantly, the bomber is now retrofitted to be just stronger. Bothers me the mouse wheel doesn't work here, by the way. You can only click manually. It's just weird that the mouse... it's just weird the mouse wheel doesn't work manually there. And double the chance. That's just really powerful. It's a card that I've grown really fond of, so having it be straight up stronger is just good news for me. Looking at what I have, I don't think I want to sub the ointment over one of these cards. Nah. I don't think so. Did I not properly look at one of the new ones or something? Probably didn't highlight it for long enough. There we go. Just trying to clear out the indicators that say, you have a new thing. Fill my log. Fill it to the brim. Wasn't I up there? No, that's looping around through here. I need to check that out, though. I definitely saw a little spot there. Oh. Only one thing on that entire spot. Is this not the fishing hamlet to the north? Suppose not. Uh-oh. My lady, we found human remains below, in a rather grisly state, I'm afraid. Seems Scoia'tael soldiers smeared the man in dog lard, tied him up, and left him near a necker nest. I've heard the elves often execute their captives in such a cruel manner. I wonder what he stole from them. The takeaway seems to be here that we could not have Aik in the party at this point. I think that's the implication here, which definitely seems to be true. And so we have to lose 2 soldiers if we tell my men to drive them off. But since I have Aik, it looks like I can get it for free. At least I hope you don't just lose Aik randomly for this. I'd like to know for certain. Have Aik read the area of monsters and search the body. Another map. The maps are rough. If I was doing the entire map in one session, it'd be easier to remember them, but I'm a little worried about forgetting them as I, you know, slowly cover this entire area over the course of like 10 sittings.
Meve arrived at the hut the villagers claimed to be the meeting point for the Scoia'tael and the Hawkers. Torchlight flickered amidst the trees, and she heard the sound of hushed voices.
Your Grace,
whispered Rayla.
They're in our grasp. We must act quickly if all the elves retreat into the woods. Worry not, Rayla,
the Queen said, patting her on the back.
I shan't let a chance like this slip.
Attack!
The Lyrians rushed out of the woods at the unsuspecting elves and merchants. Moments later, the sound of combat filled the dark wood.
Sure hope they're not secretly innocent, but the guy on the right in the portrait's clearly wearing the Scoia'tael head thing that has like the nose, the strap that comes down over the nose for whatever reason. A cancelled transaction. It's difficult to say who held more contempt for the Hawkers. Humans whose laws they had broken by trading with the Scoia'tael, or the elven warriors themselves who viewed them as honorless traitors to their race. Whatever the case, the Hawkers paid neither any mind, for if they stood to gain coin, they would bargain with any and all. It's one thing to be like the guy who bargains with an enemy country, and it's another thing to be bargaining with the people that are actively slaughtering everyone around you right now. Not even like it's hard to justify morally, it's like straight up like this is like a suicidal act helping these people. It's bizarre. Kind of a lot of these ones, isn't it? Ooh, pitfall. Hawker transport. Whenever a unit is summoned from the deck, give it 3 armor and 1 charge. Whenever this unit reaches 3 charges. Whenever this unit reaches 3 charges, spawn a random trinket in your hand, then set the charge count to 0. See, last time there was the demon in the forest, and when it said set it said that to give it points. It was referring to the creature that was summoned. But this time it says whenever a unit is summoned, give it 3 armor and 1 charge. I think it's talking about... Oh wait, no, it's split. It's split, isn't it? You're giving 3 armor to the enemy. Sorry, not the enemy. You're giving 3 armor to the summoned unit, but then getting 1 charge for this unit. Okay. So it's just actively helping everybody else, and it's gonna keep giving them powerful items. Huh. Basically, they're coming up with a mechanical version of, you know, fighting the Squirtle while somebody is, like, some idiot is helping them. So not only is it constantly giving them a bonus, but I have specific incentive to attack the human that's helping them, because that person is the one that's actually actively causing me problems. It's ranked as an elf, apparently. I guess. Have a look, my honorable elf sirs. What little beauties I've brought you today. It will have to be dead. I feel like I can still get better. Not bad. It's a bonus whenever anyone takes damage, but he's not not in his best context right now. Oof. Ooh, that's the 2 of them bonus right there. I think I'm gonna hold on to that.
Hawker scum!
Special price, just for you, love.
No. I don't want you to draw the one that draws random people every turn. That's just bad. So the bonus version of the cavalry damages someone by 2 every turn. I think I'm gonna want the pitfall trap. Ooh, the one that damages by 3. Yes. Yeah, let's try to kill her as fast as possible, please. I only damage by 4. Something to work with. Let's start summoning. That's perfect. There's no negative consequence for summoning them in that manner, so that's cool. Okay, so we have 19 immediately, and I've almost got that one down. Gotta work on it. I don't want to commit to using Meve's ability yet, because I don't know how I'm going to follow up the attack after that point anyway. Probably going to put the pitfall trap on the other row, just to make them always be in danger.
Show me the coin or sod off.
Oh god, another one. Okay. Let's just get that established right away. So every time they get summoned, they get attacked by the Manticore trophy for 1 to 2 damage, then they take 2 damage when they appear in the pitfall traps row or 3. It's not bad. Tempted to use Meve's ability just because there's 2 6s. Somewhat tempted, at least.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
Hopefully she survives long enough to use her ability. Oh man. Really? That guy still has
I smile at. Weapons
Oh
love, score.
no. That's not what I want to see. That's not what I want to see. Alright. You're a pretty good one to have. You're kind of a no-brainer, honestly. I've got my bomber pluses. And a Gascon. I got one of you guys, so you cross with Odo means I could potentially summon them that way. I should probably be summoning you then.
Again and again and again.
I kind of hope for the best there. But I've got another one. Think I'm out of drummers now? Basically. Gascon's tempted, but the fires are pretty good. Yeah.
Catch!
How y'all doing? Alright. Let's get you going so we can summon the next row.
Army's wasted
So
time
next
for
turn he'll summon someone, then I'll play Odo, and you'll summon someone again, and you'll summon someone again, and you'll summon someone again, and then you'll make it so that she can summon one again. Of course, if any of them die, then this falls apart a bit. You have a 2 in 3 chance of getting hit by the fire, which does 2 damage. If I attack you, you'll be down to 4, so you'll still survive. But can I at least try to take these 2 out? Let's go for it. So each of those has a 2 in 3 chance of dying next. So hopefully they'll stop drawing more elves. Nope, they're still going. It's a summoning race. Because they have 2 of that card that summons so many units. Another one?
This artist will be reaping black-clad heads.
Oh boy.
Her Majesty is
Oh boy.
exceptional. I smell a leak.
Play the. Oh, there's no more blitz cards to summon. Alright, that's all the more reason to use you then. I think I just want to go with attacks.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
I've got to take out these ones as fast as possible because they keep summoning more dudes and killing my guys. There we go. They both have a good chance of dying from the fire now. But I can ensure that it happens.
I bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Who did you lock? I don't see a lock anywhere. Alright, well now they're in deep shit. They don't really have a lot of chance to succeed at this point. I've disarmed their primary powers, and their transport's about to die too. So that's good news.
None shall tread on us.
I can make you a bear, so let's do that next. Yeah, you can't summon anyone else. All my blitz cards are on the field already. That's how lucrative things have been.
We ought to help one or the other.
No, not a healer. No! No, I almost had the transport dead. Oh. Bummer.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
You're gonna have some trouble catching up with my numbers. It's a lot of loyalty bonuses I'm gonna activate one more time before this is over.
Oh no.
I fear not, for faith guides me.
Yeah, we know about your faith. There's so much fire damage happening. It's great. It's great.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
And they can only full heal 2 people per turn. Do I do it yet? Probably not. I should wait till next turn before I do the spike trap, the crushing trap. I always want to call it spike trap because it is clearly spikes, but this is the spike. Well, that's a pitfall trap. There's a crushing trap and a pitfall trap, both of which could easily be called spike traps, but neither of them are. Ta-da! I mean, he'd have to do something insane to win at this point. I've got more than 4 times his score. They're killing dudes. They're killing dudes. I always forget about that annoying thing. Yes. Alright, what's your last card? It better be a good one. Oh, the fire.
Death to Old One!
No, it's not a good one. It's just a 12 with no additional characteristics.
There's but one penalty for trading with elves.
Death. Just in case you weren't clear.
Meve pulled off a rare trick. She laid a trap for the Scoia'tael in their own woods. The surrounded elves fought to the bitter end, choosing death over human captivity. Meve cracked open the hawkers' chests and stared at a mass of tangled oakum. Perplexed, she dug deeper and found the real goods hidden underneath. Bolts with entrail-pureeing hooks, leg-snapping bear traps, and incurable poisons.
Instruments of cruelty,
said Reynard, looking over the chest's contents.
Designed to deliver maximum pain and a prolonged death.
'Tis shameful to fight with such things.
The usually quiet Ache blurted out. Gascon did not share in the general gloom. He reached for one of the arrows and balanced it in his hand with curiosity.
A corpse is a corpse. It cares not how it became one. And these marvels, oh, my lads could do fine things with them.
My crown I have lost, but my honor remains,
Meve said, grabbing the arrow from Gascon.
I will not allow soldiers under my command to fight with this. Reynard, have these chests thrown in the lake.
In sinking the hawkers' weapons, Meve sent a clear signal that her honor would not tarnish even at the darkest hour. News of the massacre echoed through all of Aedirn, cooling the desire of anyone tempted to profit by selling death to elven terrorists.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's just gross. That's a big case of becoming the thing we abhor if you're going to use torture weapons as your primary way of combat. Does not need to be added to my pile. Hawker correspondence. Joel, Eldane's pointy ears have put in the following order. 2 boxes of gut-tearing bolts, 3 canisters of weaponized hemlock, 5 crates of snares and traps, 1 bullwhip made of the finest steel for Commander Pointy Ears himself. Bite each coin twice, last time they slipped in a few falsies. And keep the devils off the main roads. Still can run into Aedirnian patrols at times. Klaus. Yeah, you guys are monsters. You're not just selling out your own you're not just selling out your country in like the normal boring ways. You're specifically selling torture devices to the enemy. Like that's next level treason.